Hey folks, welcome to another impromptu little TFJ vlog. So I was just taking my contacts out, quite blind right now. I actually looking at myself on that phone screen there is quite the blur. But I was thinking, I just got done writing up a little plan for where I want to take videos in the future, including some really big in-depth stuff that's going to involve some travel and some interviews and the like. I'm going to reveal too many details. One of them will be about environmental issues, but there's going to be at least 5 big videos coming up within the next couple of years here. And I'm excited, but it also kind of makes me, I don't know if nervous is the right word, but concerned, because I certainly don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste other people's time. And also, like even with the videos like the one I'm doing right now, I'm always thinking, man, am I doing quality enough? Obviously, there's room for improvement, especially with my minimal editing. Maybe I need to incorporate some better jump cuts and things, put in a little bit of work to make things funnier, do a couple of takes, etc., which is all fine. Obviously, my style and delivery is more about presenting information and going on little thought adventures. But I would like to add some more oomph to it. The point of it is what's the best kind of oomph? And I think in terms of what I'm doing, and in terms of things in general, you need to not get so nervous and bogged down about making things great that you just don't do them. Because that's something that I just constantly have been struggling with and watch people struggle with over the years is perfectionism. But one of the ways to allay this desire for perfectionism, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but it can take you in a bad direction where you're stagnant, is to find a format for success. And success can be defined a number of ways: number of views, whether or not you made money, etc. Those are kind of like the metric-y things that people do, and a lot of folks like me that are kind of artsy like look askance at money and etc. But money is important to fund projects, and views are important to getting your message out. So I understand why people would look at that, and it's also a legitimate indicator of whether or not you're holding people's attention sometimes. But the thing that really ensures metrics that ensure a quality product is just general logic of a format. So the best thing is just to ask good questions if you're doing an investigation. So if I'm presenting like an essay style vlog, I need to have all my ducks in a row in terms of the questions that I'm answering or the information that I'm presenting. Doubly so for an interview. If I ask good questions and I try to elicit in a civil manner the best possible answers, and I do it in a nuanced way, well, that's going to make for a good video. There's a lot of cynicism about, well, people only want to hear what they want to hear, etc. And that's true to some extent. But if you don't get terribly long-winded and pedantic, like sometimes I might tend to do, if you're able to find that sweet spot of asking the right questions and doing so in an engaging manner that allows for the clarity of the person you're interviewing to come through and shine light on the topic that you're discussing, well, that's one way to do that. And obviously, well, now you're all nervous because how do I do that? Well, just start out by writing out a good list of questions. It's really kind of like what they taught you in your introductory English courses, going back probably to in elementary school. What, why, where, when, how, who, etc. So, yeah, I hope this has been helpful, because I felt, earlier today, aside from the little update to the sketch of Sam Monroe I posted, I needed to do a little bit more content creation. And I couldn't think of anything, and I didn't want to just force it, but I thought, I bet a lot of people run into this same kind of like roadblock in their development. And, I've had all of these ideas about these videos I'm going to be doing for a while, but only recently have I felt the steam and momentum gather for how I'm going to do that. And what I've discovered is it really is as basic as knowing that if you're asking the right questions, it might not come out absolutely perfect, but it's going to get you going, and you're going to end up with a product that you'll probably be surprised at how well it came out. And if not, you can always try again later and you have something to look back on as a reference for why it didn't work out. Anyway, thanks for listening. I'm going to go head off and get some shut-eye. Have a great time wherever time finds you, and goodbye.